I lovingly refer to him as Jorge Martinez. Jorge Martinez with Libre. One of the spokespeople for Libre. For folks that are not familiar with Libre, it's been a while since I've heard them in the news. I know you guys are also working on the cables and try to keep your name out there. Tell working folks what is Libre? What does Libre do, Georgie?
First of all, thank you for having me, Sergio. It's a pleasure to be here. Libre is a national nonprofit, nonpartisan organization founded in 2011 here in Mission, Texas, by our president and founder, Daniel Garza.
Full-time male model, by the way, Dan Garza. Yeah.
Well, he founded the Libre Initiative because there was a missing voice in the Hispanic community, an organization that would espouse principles of limited government, of sound money supply, of the rule of law, economic freedom, and that's where we came. Free market, enterprise, and so that's where we come in, and we inform the U.S. Hispanic community across the country about these principles. We want to see a more free and prosperous, not just Hispanic community, but country, and we believe that the policies that we're promoting help us get there.
Congratulations, by the way, and I know that you had an ancillary teams and friends, sympathizers. But I would credit folks at Libre and similar organizations for the groundwork, the door knocking, the footwork done during the past election, and key areas to try to push these values forward, to get people out to the polls, to get the information in their face. That's key, because that's a huge army that we need to spread this message. It's one-on-one. It more than just a little blurb on the radio or TV or during the novelas. It's got to be one-on-one, and it's hard work. And congratulations to you and the teams out there in various states doing that work during the last election.
Thank you, appreciate that. And obviously that was separate from this. That was through another means, another arm there, separate from what we're doing. But even the Libre Initiative, which is a 501c4, does do the grassroots work. We do hit phones and doors, and we're talking everyday people, having events, because we want to show the grassroots support for the policies that we're promoting.
Yeah. Dan Garza's is, I was going to say he's too good for that. No, he's too pretty for that. He stopped doing the block walking because people wouldn't listen. They'd look at him and they get lost in, just looking at him. They wouldn't hear anything. I was like, what did you say?
He's out there. He does.
He's that good looking that they just wouldn't listen to him.
Actually, everyone in our organization, incling Daniel, we still hit doors. Everyone has.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah. He does. You can
Puts
go
on
to
a cap,
Facebook.
Sunglasses.
Yeah. We do post all that stuff that we do, and I talk to folks and say, I'm very proud of the work that we did this last year, and I look forward to doing it again as we move forward.
Jorge Martinez, a dear friend, he's in the studio. He is with the Libre Initiative, and this, for example, this is what the reason he's here. This get-together that's coming is an example of the information and education efforts that try to bring people together, like-minded conservatives, Latinos, to come together and talk about issues. This time, the focus is on family and fighting for our kids' future. So, and I know that our former Congresswoman from Brownsville, Mayra Flores, is among the participants. So, tell me about this get-together and who's coming. What are we doing?
Definitely. So it's on education and bringing families together, fighting for our children's future. The Libre Initiative is partnering with the Heritage Foundation out of Washington, D.C., and the Texas Public Policy Foundation out of Austin. We are having two events, one here in McAllen on the 15th, March 15th, which is next Wednesday at New Life Family Church at 5:30 to 7 p.m. It's a discussion on the legislation that we have here in Austin and why we need parents to be involved in the educational options for our children. We believe that parents know what's best for their children, and so that's what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, you think?
And we also plan to do that the next day, the March 16th, in Harlingen at the Smoke Texas Barbecue and Watering Hole.
Okay. I think I'll join you on the barbecue place.
And actually, we're going to have free catering, and the best part here is free childcare. So Bring your family.
You had me at free.
Yeah, there's no excuse to miss this because we will take care of your children there on the facilities of New Life Family Church and at the Smoke Barbecue House.
Okay. Again, the thesis, you as a parent, we as parents, we know better of what's best for our kids. We're the ones that are supposed to be in charge of making decisions for our kids. So that's a major theme that we want to bring into the Rio Grande Valley and communities, and again, meeting a couple of times next week, and hope that you can join the discussion. Will it be Q&A, or is it just be panels, or how does that work?
Yeah, so there will be panel, time for Q&A. I will be on a panel with Mike Gonzalez of the Heritage Foundation prior to former Congresswoman Mayra Flores joining as a keynote speaker here at the end of the presentation.
I hope she runs again.
We shall see.
I hope she runs again. Mayra, I hope you run again. Somebody getting nervous out in Brownsville and already commenting about her. Some certain congressman that will remain nameless, like throwing shots at her. ¿Qué pasó, vato? Well, you're afraid that she's going to run again? Okay. Well, thanks for the free publicity.
Right now, she's doing great work at Texas Public Policy Foundation, who she represents, and so that's why she will be there. And if you want to register to learn more, I encourage you to call my colleague Johnny Vasquez at 956-566-9721.
Thanks for stopping by, amigo.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for continuing the steady drumbeat of these seminars, these get-togethers, and all this work that's being done. It's going to take quite a while, but the constant drip, 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 it will make a difference.
Well, on this issue, I was telling the person outside that I've been doing the education opportunity issue for about 6-7 years now, and we believe this is the year that we can get it done. And Governor Abbott's touring around the state talking about this issue, and we'll see what happens.
You're talking about choice for parents.
Parental empowerment, educational opportunities.
From the government's I'm sorry to interrupt you. From the governor's perspective, it's more like a savings account, right?
That's what education savings account
to pay for wherever you want to send your kids.
The money would be directed. This is a separate fund, nothing included with the traditional public schools. It's a brand new fund, and that a portion of the dollars would go to the school of your choice.
Understood. Yeah, that's from the governor's perspective. I'm a big fan of vouchers, but that's a separate issue.
Yeah,
so you can have a different conversation at a later day, and I'm sure you guys can talk about that.
Definitely, that night we can talk about this.
Hey, again, tell folks where, what time, when for next week. This conversation about parents. You have the power to make decisions about your kids. Go ahead.
The first night, which is Wednesday, March 15th, at New Life Family Church here in McAllen. That's 2109 West Nolana. The time is from 5:30 to 7. And on Thursday, March 16th, this is going to be at the Smoke Texas Barbecue Watering Hole. This is out in Harlingen. Same time, 5:30 to 7. Free food, free childcare.
Thank you, Georgie.
Thank you for having me.
Big hug to all the crew. Jorge Martinez with the Libre Initiative.